afternoon, fellas. What's going on? Peter, Hamilton. Who else we got? Gerard, Interactive, Mac Home. Jonathan, what's going on, guys? Let's get it, man. We got a pump, we got a dump today. But I think we're gonna get a little bounce. I'm smelling a little bounce right now. I think we're getting a little bounce on stream today. Let's get it. Let's get it. See you guys in a bit. Timer's ticking. We need some hopium, huh? I don't have any hopium, but I got some realism. I can give you some of that. We'll get a little hopium puff on in the first couple minutes here on the stream. Do we need some hopium? No, we don't need hopium. We need realist. We'll talk about it. Nathan said 25K golden pocket. The golden pocket was 26K, and that's exactly where Bitcoin got rejected from. That was one of our scenarios we were looking at. Was the golden pocket, my friends. But, you know, we don't like the golden pocket when it's to the upside. We don't like that. We don't like that. Safe Moon, what's going on? Safe Moon 8. And then he's got the Safe Moon 8, bro. Man, he's the Safe Moon 8. Murky, what's going on, bro? Lee Kendall. Bears or musk ox? This is a bear. This is a bear on the screen right now. Alucard. Gary, he's saying, yo, what's going on, Gary? Yo! Horse Guy open to 100x short on Bitcoin. Shout out to Horse Guy in the chat. Shout out to Horse Guy in the chat. I open 100x short on BTC right at the low. Nice. Let's get it. Let's get it. Horse Guy had a terrible day today. Well, he had a great day because he FOMO'd yesterday, and now he had a horrible day, guys. Horrible day, my friend. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. I'm gonna get yelled at today. I'm gonna yell at my neighbor. Maj is gonna yell at me. Let's go. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? I hope everyone had a fantastic day, guys. I hope everyone bought low and sold high. That's the name of the game, my friends. Anyways, let's jump into the price action. I think Bitcoin is gonna get a little bit of a move up. But first, let's see our friend who had a horrible day today, guys. All right, he is in shambles right now. Let's go check him out. This is manipulation, my friends. Guys, we need to stand up against the manipulators. I don't know who's manipulating. CZ? The government? Someone is manipulating price. We pumped today. I was rich. I made a whole Wendy's cheeseburger today. Well, I don't like Wendy's cheeseburgers, but I like chicken parmesan, but because I'm Italian. But guys, we pumped And then we dumped right back down. This is pure manipulation by the market makers. I watched Tino today. He said recover of the Victor candle. The Victor candle. I don't know what that means. What is Victor candle? But I am destroyed now. I'm going to sell. I'm shorting Bitcoin now. Good luck, guys. All right. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys didn't horse guy today. I hope everyone did the right thing and we bought low and we sold high, man. That's always the name of the game. Rip to all the breakout traders today. I will say that, guys. Rip to everyone who said, once again, what were we saying? If we broke 25K, what was everyone going to say? If we break 25K, we're going straight to 30K. Well, not so fast.
Nope.
Not so fast at Bitcoin. And
stupid.
I'm not saying I have to play the stupid thing. I got to do it. That was so obvious. But everyone, what was everyone saying? We break 25K, we're going straight to 30K. Come on, man. That's manipulation. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Who we got here? We got Incognito. We got Bully Dog. We got Interactive said, I'm Victor. What's going on, bro? Who we got here? Jennifer. We got David. We got Gerard. We got Incognito. We got Morkoffs. What's going on, guys? The Victor candle's coming out to play today. The Victor candle, bro. That's great. That's great. The round earth. Let's go. All right, guys. So what do we got? So, I mean, here's the deal, guys. I mean, Bitcoin is getting a little move back to the upside, guys, today. We have 1 hour until the daily close. I really want to see Bitcoin somehow, some way, find some effort to get a close above 25,260 today. I don't know if we got the juice to get back up there in the next hour, but if we do, that would be what I prefer. I actually really prefer not to get a daily close below that level. This would be a perfect time for CZ to come out and put that $1 billion buy. I'm telling you right now, this would be a great time. Out of nowhere, $1 billion buy by CZ, and we pump it to the moon, right? So CZ, if you're out there, bro, if you're out there, can you put a quick order in for us, right? You know, put a quick order in. You know, put an order in for Bitcoin, ETH, and for BNB. You know, give us a little sushi too. You know, pump some sushi. We all want some sushi. Shit, who doesn't want any sushi, bro? You know, who doesn't want any sushi? But anyways, guys. How's everyone feeling today, man? How's everyone feeling today? I'm so pumped. Yeah, dude. I'm so pumped that the daily closes are back at 8 o'clock. It makes the stream so much better. Because now we actually get some price action on stream. And it's not like the daily close happens and then there's no price action right after. It happens every damn time, bro. Fantastic day for me, man. I mean, today was a great day for me, trading-wise. It was pretty nice. We got huge moves on altcoins today, absolutely massive moves on altcoins. Obviously, we did get a pullback, which has allowed some good entries from some other altcoins, in my opinion. So let's see how we can play this. So the daily, guys, what did we do? We came up, we broke 25.2, and what was the word around the street, right? The popular thing I was hearing, and I was against this the whole time, was if we break 25.2, we're going straight to 30. Why? Because there was a volume gap there. How'd that volume work? How that volume gap work out there? We pumped up straight to, what did we come to? We came back into the 0.65 Fibonacci, which we said this was a massive level, and I would not have been opposed to this. Remember we were saying, guys, the max pain scenario, in my opinion, was a move back up to this 26,000 region, right? Where what does that do? That gets all the retail people who are waiting on the sidelines thinking, I'm just going to buy on a breakout, gets them all the FOMO in right here, okay? That takes out all the stop losses of these shorts, You basically take out both sides, you pull it back into the range. Kirkmaster, what's going on? I said BitBoy talked about crypto GPT project linked directly with ChatGPT. Analyze this possible gem for us. Sounds a little shady, but I'll check it out. Kirk Meyer, appreciate the super chat, man. I'll check it out. But no, guys, we took out both sides, right? We took out the longs, took out the shorts. Well, not really I guess we did take out the longs now. But now we're back down here, right? And now the question is, was this one big deviation to the highs and now we're coming all the way back down? That's the big question I have right now. And what we kind of have to watch over the course of the next probably day to see what happens here, my friends. Psycho Pearl said bearish. I will say now it's a little bit more sketch. I will say that. we really want to see Bitcoin now get back above 25,260, right? Because if we can't get back above 25,260, my friends, what do we call this price action right here? We call that a deviation. And we don't like deviations on this channel, right? Because deviations to the upside are not very good for us. Hold on, we'll talk about it in a second. But once again, guys, who came out to play today? Jordan, where's my epic music? Where's my epic music? Do you know who I am? I am Veta. I need epic music. Send it out to me. Pump it up and I'm about to come out again. Send it. Send me out. Give me epic music. You dare mess with Vader? You will get sent back down to the Shadow Realm. Alright. Anyways, guys, we did get rejected by the Golden Pocket, right? So now the thing is, we don't want this to be a deviation. We don't want to be getting rejected at 25.2.
How's my baby Gala doing?
Psycho, we'll check out Gala, man. Gala had a really good day today. Really good day today on Gala. I mean, pretty much everything had a good day today, man. There was some alts that went absolutely insane today. Up like 25%, some up 20. There was insane pumpage on some altcoins today. We'll check out those in a little bit, but you know, we don't want to break this high and then deviate the high and come back into the range. Typically, that's not bullish. So now, right, if Bitcoin does want to, right, at this point, Bitcoin's kind of like just chilling here. But if Bitcoin does want to come up, what we don't want to do is find resistance here at this 25.2 level again. If we find resistance here at 25.2 again, if we come back up here, and we roll back over like this, that would be pretty freaking bearish, I will say, right? So that's going to be the real test for me, is can Bitcoin break back above 25,260 if it wants to get a little bit of a bounce here, which I do think it gets a little bit of bounce. I'm not going to lie. But we got to watch this price action very, very carefully. That's the key level now, guys. That is the key level on the chart right freaking now is 25,260. Let me see. Nola said whale games. The whale games are real right now, my bro. Shout out to Nola in the chat. We got QM said Bitcoin's a scam. Bitcoin's always a scam when it goes down, right? It was the greatest thing in the world earlier today. It was literally the greatest thing in the world earlier today. But that's what we're going to watch tonight, guys. I see a little bit of short-term W formation action coming on here. And there was a little bit of 5-minute bullish div that popped up on the chart, right? We had lower lows like this, and we had higher lows pop in, which did cause us to get a little bit of a bounce here. I want to see if there's some more juice. I want to see some more juice for Bitcoin here, and see what we got cooking, because, you know, I still think a little bit of bounce higher does make sense. And to me, the key, guys, like I said, is breaking back above 25,245, which isn't that far away, right? It ain't that far away. You might think it is. You might think it is far away, all right? But I'm going to tell you right now, Me and George, I am George. We're all George. Guys, this is just a simple dip in a bull market, guys. We are in a bull market right now, all right? This is just a dip. And what do we do on dips in a bull market? We buy the freaking dip, all right? And I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I am extremely bullish right now. I really think Bitcoin is on its way to 60K by the end of this month. Bitcoin's going to go up. All right, and shit, I need some tequila. And there's nothing you can do about it, right? Bitcoin is unstoppable, all right? Anyways, let's do some quick Q&A. Just kidding, we won't do any Q&A today. No Q&A today, because that's not what we're trying to do, some Q&A. Guys, what should I get for dinner tonight, by the way? Put in the chat, what should Jordan get for dinner tonight? Put it in the chat right now. I want to see what you guys think. Yeah, I mean, some of the shorter term time frames, like you are printing a 4-hour red dot, which typically is not what you want to see, right? We got 45 minutes into the close. Unless this like somehow comes back up and closes green, it's going to print a red dot here in the 4-hour time frame. So keep that in mind. The last few ones that we've gotten have been pretty decent sized downtrends, like right here on March 7th. We got one right here. We obviously came down. We got one right here on March 1st. Obviously, we came down a little bit. right? These ones were kind of nothing burgers, but this one right here, you got this one, you came down a little bit. So just make sure we're watching that. And I think that's going to be the key here in the next few hours is if Bitcoin does get a little rise up, can it break above it? If it gets back above this, I think we're bullish and we're going back to test the highs. If we get rejected right here, that's not bullish, man. That probably would be very bearish for us, right? So let's watch that very carefully. What you got? Wayne said raw meat. Raw meat? You trying to make me die? Are you trying to make me die over here, Wayne? You're crazy, bro. You're trying to come over here and make me die, right?
Yeah, Jordan, we want to see you die. We want to see you die. You lied to us. You said this was a bull market. You literally lied straight to our face. You said there was no max. You said there was no resistance. What the hell are you saying, bro? You got us all wrecked. Christ, bro. Man. Oh, if only I was a pro trader, man. I don't have to listen to this guy. He sucks.
Oh, man. Let's see. On it today said shrimp tacos. No shrimp tacos. I love tacos, Michael, but no shrimp tacos, my man. we ain't messing with no shrimp tacos. We ain't doing that, dude. All right, but anyways. Backing up. Let's back up a little bit. All right, so 4-hour time frame. We know we need to see. We need to see a break about 25,250. That's going to tell us the short-term time frame. Long-term time frames still look good. All right, so, okay. We come back down. Still, long-term time frames still look good in my opinion, right? Daily stock still pointing up. Daily green dot. 2-day, same deal, right? 2-day pointing up. Green dot. 3-day pointing up on the stocks. And a green dot. So the 1, 2, 3-day all posting green dots here on this current candle that we're at right now. And stocks are just starting to cross back to the upside. So they said medium-term time frames still look good. So like if, you know, it's one of those things that, okay, we got to pull back here in the immediate short term. But this can easily be changed, right? So we got to keep that in mind that it's like, okay, we can get a short term, maybe a little bit of a drop here in the short term. Doesn't change the medium term, my friends, right? So let's watch this very carefully. Let's not jump to conclusions. I think we learned 3 days ago. Let's not jump to conclusions too quick, right? Right? I think we learned this, guys, on this little drop right here to 19K. What did we learn? Let's not get overly bearish too quick, my man, because when you get too bearish overly quick, we know Bitcoin in a snap of fingers can do this, and you know CZ is still buying $1 billion worth of crypto, my friend. So when is that going to happen? Like I said, right now would be a perfect time, CZ. Right now would be a perfect time, bro, if you want to put that $1 billion buy-in. You know what I'm saying? Shit, will be a perfect time. But short-term targets, guys, if we do come back down, obviously this 23,967 level is pretty important. We break back below that. This 23,068 level is the 0.5 retracement. So those are kind of the first levels I'm looking at. 24K and then a little bit higher than 23K, which is the basically the 0.5 retracement from this swing low to this swing high, right? Which is right here. So those are the first levels I'm looking at to get the golden pocket here at 22,262. And I know everyone's paying attention to this right here, right? Which is this gap down here. Like, guys, who thinks this gap's going to get filled? Who thinks this gap is going to get filled? Put your hand up in the chat. I want to see you, man. I want to see you. Guys, Asia's waking up in 45 minutes. Actually, no, they're up at 9 o'clock now. Asia wakes up at 9 o'clock now, bro. That's ridiculous. So we can't even wake up Asia right now. This gap down here at 20,200 to 21,175 is still sitting down here that we did open this past weekend. So we obviously have to keep this in mind. Like if Bitcoin can't reclaim 25.2, then we got to deal with this freaking gap, right? And not every gap gets filled, right? We still have gaps to the upside, we still have gaps to the downside, but we obviously have to pay attention to this. Last time we had a drop, right? That was exactly where we actually got a bounce. Was at the bottom of this little bit of this gap, right? So it could be a logical level you look at. 20,270 is the bottom of this little old gaparoo on the daily time frame, because we did get a pump on the weekend, which it's nice sometimes and it's not. All right, let's wake up, Asia, man. You don't get no sleep today. If you're over there in Asia, you don't get no sleep today. We're waking you up, boy. Let's get it, man. Bitcoin about to get a bounce. Come on, boy. He said, damn that gap. Let's go. Bam, that guy. Macadus said, wake up, man. Let me wake up. Let me wake up. We about to get a bounce. We wake up. We about to get a bounce, boy. Waterfly said, my lady friend. Oh, you guys can't hear the song. Shit. Wake up, boys. Wake up. Spam that sushi in the chat. Smack that like button. Let's get everyone in here, guys. We'll keep talking some crypto and have a little fun, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, guys. Let me know. Today was a great day, man. Today was a great day. Fantastic day. It was great. Wake, wake, wake up right now. We want pump. We want to pump right friggin' now. All right, we got all the sushi in the chat. We got all the sushi in the chat. Let's wake up in the chat, man. Let's get a little up in here. Come on. Let's see. When Chewy and Fahid stop being cheap and be that's funny, man. All right. Anyways, John said that effing sing. Let's go, man. You know I'm a good singer. I should think I should be on American Idol or America's Got Talent. I would totally win that show, right? And you know, my whole family supports me. They tell me I'm a good singer, so clearly I am. Okay, you know how it is. My mom tells me I'm a great singer, so that means I'm a great singer, right? Mom, am I a great singer? Let me know. Mom, am I a good singer? Let me know. Mom. Jordan, you're a fantastic singer, honey. Keep singing your brains out. One day, you're going to win American Idol. Oh, please! This guy's horrible! Karen, stop lying to your son. He is the worst singer I have ever heard in my 70-year-old life. My balls sing better when they clap against the floor. All right? He is literally the epitome of a bad singer. Let's be honest. He has the worst volume than Bitcoin right now. All right. Well, one day we'll be American Idol. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's watch Bitcoin, guys. Like we said, we did have a little bullish divergence on the 5-minute, right? We had lower lows and higher lows coming in on the 5-minute time frame. We're getting a little bit of a move up for BTC from a pretty important level here at 24K. Now we're pushing back to 25K pretty fast here. So let's see what we got busy. We're coming up to the 50 EMA slowly but surely here. We do have this 25,200 level, which is the key for us to continue higher, guys. This is the ultimate key. If we can break back above 25,253, which is basically just the two previous highs, I do think there's a chance that we at least come back up and tag this golden pocket again for a second time. Back up that 26K, right? So let's watch that very, very carefully. Once again, like if we do pump, right? I think, you know, this is a tough zone. This is going to be a tough zone, man, right? And you guys can see, like, we literally went right to the 0.65 and just got insta-dumped right from this golden pocket, right? But if we can clear this golden pocket, right? We're just going to say that we talked about the lower levels already, right? If we can clear this golden pocket, then we got the 786 retracement, which is coming in at around 28,800, which is, you know, lines up with these previous lows over here from May, and it's also the 786. So that's the next level to look at, is if Bitcoin can get a little bit of a move up. That's an if. We got some work to do here for sure. But like I said, even if Bitcoin does something like this, if we go over to the like one of these charts, right? If we look at it like this, right? And say Bitcoin comes back down, all we're looking again, and I'm going to keep saying the same thing over and over again, right? If Bitcoin does get a move down, what are we looking for, my friends? Can you answer me in the chat? If Bitcoin does come back down, what is the only thing we want to see for Bitcoin if we dump? Let me know in the chat. Anyone? Anyone in the chat? Let me know. Well, you know, all we want to see on a move down is a higher low, right? So like we saw here, we started to consolidate. That was a good sign, right? When peak bearishness happened right here, that was a good sign, right? It was a higher low than this low. Perfect. So if Bitcoin does come back down again, all right, all we're looking for, really at all, I'd love to bounce off this level again right here at 21.4. Like if we do come back down, all we really want to see is a higher low. That's it, man. That's it. So like anywhere above 19.5 is good game. If Bitcoin starts breaking below 19.5, okay, then we start talking. Okay, then obviously we're breaking structure, right? Then we have lower lows and lower high. Well, we don't have lower highs yet, but you know, at this point, you know, we're still at a low, higher high, low, higher high, low, higher high. You could argue, if you want to argue this is a low, whatever. Well, we came in and made a higher high. Now we want to see, right, that higher low in here somewhere. So that's it, right? Anywhere above this freaking 19.4 level. I know it's elementary, but at the end of the day, like that's what we're looking for. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's still just chilling right here, guys. We need to wake Bitcoin up. I don't know if we want to wake Bitcoin up. I don't know if we do. Kramer, what do you think? Kramer, what do you think? Kramer said I would sell my Bitcoin right now into this rally. Believe me. Kramer, are you serious, bro? Thank you for the pump today, Kramer, by the way. Kramer says this, you know, everything pumps 10%. I appreciate you, Kramer. Thank you, man. Thank you. Guys, do we really think Kramer's going to be right? I don't know. I don't think so. Well, like I said, we'll see. Sleeping Giant. Lazarus said I actually learned something. There you go, Lazarus. There you go, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, man, we've been kind of calling the levels lately, man. It's been pretty nice. We're not going to lie here, right? But at the end of the day, guys, like, you know, we're kind of stressed. I think people are, you know, this is typically not what you want to see when you break out here. And this is why I always like to say, guys, breakout. Trying to buy on a breakout is the worst possible thing you can do, man. Buy low, sell high. Not, I'm going to wait till we break out. Right? I'm going to wait till we break out. You buy here, and then it just insta-dumps on you, right? Buy low, sell high. And today is a perfect example of that, right? Because what I kept hearing is, you know, I'm not going to turn bullish until we break 25.2. If we break 25.2, I'm turning bullish. As soon as we break 25.2, not 4 hours later. What happens? Right? You get insta-dumped right away when you break that, right? So buy low, sell high. Not the opposite, my friends, right? But like, okay, so if we're looking at this, right? Yeah, I'm going to buy the top and sell the bottom, guys.
I'm going to buy the top and I'm going to sell the bottom, guys.
I haven't played that in a while. But yeah, now we're just kind of looking at this and you know, we're still just in this zone, right? Where, okay, we looked at this as a deviation, but we're still just kind of in this freaking zone right here, which is it going to be longer we're in this zone? We'll find out, right? We could just be overreacting to this move down that Bitcoin's having at the current moment, and tomorrow Bitcoin can come back up. As typically, when you least expect Bitcoin to get a bounce, that's when it does. I always will say that. But got some delicious water today, guys. What did you guys say I should eat for tonight, by the way? Let me know. Yesterday I had some delicious guamkis. They were delicious. Maj made them for me. And I put some ketchup on that. Oh man, I think I used like half the thing of ketchup. I'm not gonna lie. I love ketchup. I could put ketchup on anything, bro. I could eat ketchup and rice, ketchup and pasta by itself. I love ketchup. Let's see. So is Bitcoin dropping? That's the question we all got right now, right? We're watching Bitcoin. It's kind of just consolidating in this little zone here. I will say, like, the fact that we're kind of holding above these highs, right? This 24K level is big, right? This is a big level to hold because, like, this is like really the true high for me. Is this because all throughout here was resistance, right? And this to me was kind of looks like a deviation, right? And so to me, like, this was the true high here. And the fact that you're kind of holding this on the short-term time frames, I think is a good sign. But like I said, we really need to start making some headway and breaking above this 25,269, guys. Sooner than rather than later would be nice. Sooner rather than later. Like I said, CZ. Guys, I think someone's calling me on the phone. Hold on. Someone's calling me on the phone. Hello? Yes, Jordan. You asked for CZ? He is with me right now. What do you want us to do? Do you have anything you want to tell us? What do you want us to do? Me and my stream, we're having a good time over here, but we're all pretty upset that Bitcoin's getting a drop, right? We were so excited this morning. Can you sell? I know CZ's maybe waiting for a cheaper price to buy, but can you please, can you tell them to do it tonight? Like during the Asia market, can you tell them to just, put in that buy order and just pump it to the moon for us? Can you tell them? Can you tell them? Yes, I will let him know. We will do it right away. It might take a few minutes for it to go through, but we will pump it right now for you. Hold on, I will tell him. CZ, put in the buy order now. We will pump it now. Get ready. Pump it. Okay, guys. Okay. I put in the word for us. CZ will be placing his buy order in probably in the next. He said he's putting it in now. It might take a little bit. You guys, I know you guys didn't hear our super secret classified conversation here, but he will be putting that buy order very, very shortly and pumping the market for us. So give it 2 seconds. Give it 2 seconds, man. All right. Give it 2 seconds, guys. And all of a sudden, you'll see Bitcoin start to move for no reason. All right. Anyways, guys. Anyways, let's check out Ethereum. Ethereum's still chilling about at 1706, right? So Ethereum kind of the same price action, right? You broke this high, these important highs here at what is it? 1676. You broke those previous highs, but once again, same thing for ETH. You spiked higher, right? And then you kind of spiked back below, right? So for ETH, what do we got? We got 32 minutes into the daily close. I would love for Ethereum here, right, to actually get a close above these closes from February. Then we could say we're going to get the highest close since September again, which is cool. But Ethereum is chilling above these daily close highs. A close above there, obviously, yes, we did wick up and we came back down, but a close above these highs would be very, very nice for ETH. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And it's a lot of the same shit on ETH that we talked about Bitcoin, right? Daily green dot. We got the 2-day coming in with that green dot, right? Momentum's coming back up. 3-day, right? Also posting that green dot. And when we've gotten these in the past, right, on, I guess we should say, on levels where we didn't have bearish divergence, right? Because we had bearish divergence here. That kind of killed the mood for us. But, down here at January 4th, obviously that led to a big rally. And then we getting one right here, coming in right here. This one was at the top. But like this one, we had bearish div on the short-term time frames. Like right now, I guess you could say, let's see. Yeah, I mean, right now, you don't really have that here, right? So it's a little bit different of a scenario. But let's see if we can close above this level. That'd be pretty dope. Just to say that we did, all right? But we need Bitcoin. We need this order from CZ to go through. You know what I'm saying? CZ's probably going to buy $1 billion worth of BNB. Imagine. Imagine if he did that. That would be funny, dude. That would be hilarious. Let me see. Psycho Pearl said, watching Naughty America and watching Jordan at the same time. Wow. I feel honored that you're watching something else and you're watching the channel, bro. Thanks for hanging out, dude. PMC also got some Bitcoin too. You got some Bitcoin? You got some of that Bitcoin? I think everyone in the chat has at least a little bit of Bitcoin, no? Who in the chat doesn't have any corn? Let me know in the chat. Corn on the cob or Bitcoin? Let me know. You got to have at least one. Like if you don't have any Bitcoin, you probably have some corn in your house. All right? You got to think. Shuri said, when whack-off pattern? What the whack-off pattern? The whack-off pattern is playing out so far, right? We might have to have a little bit of patience here, but man, I guess we got to get a little more patience, right? We got to get a little patience. All right, again, we go to the weekly time frame, guys. Bitcoin got rejected from the 200-week moving average again, right? So we got above it pretty nicely, right? By a whole, I think, $1,000, and then we came back below it, right? So once again, this is weekly stuff. We got to wait for the weekly close. I always say that because remember last week, guys, everyone was panicking about the weekly, and then the weekly ended up being a super bullish weekly close, right? We ended up with a bullish hammer candle that ended up pushing us up to 26K, right? So let's wait for the weekly close. That's on Sunday, right? We still got literally the whole week. right? That could change to the upside or downside. Shit. But now I focus my sights on a weekly close above 25.2 would be uber bullish. A weekly close below, not the greatest thing, but a weekly close below 24.250 would be probably pretty damn bearish at that point. But we're still above that, so it is what it is. Like I said, we have the whole week, so we'll focus on that. We are still above the 50 week though, which historically getting it back above the 50 week with some momentum has been a good sign, right? So we're above the 50 week, below the 200 week. And now we got to kind of fight in between here, right? But yeah, the weekly is the weekly, man. I mean, we're right at resistance again. Shocker. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin 24,792. Still consolidating, guys. Something's a brewing here. Something's a brewing for this next little move we're about to get. Something's a brewing here on the short-term time frames. I'm smelling it. I would love a pump before the daily close. But I don't know if we're going to get it that soon. Let's see. Bully Dog said, I like 40K. Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at this, right? Obviously, we got to be careful because we got this wick off, right? But if we do, my targets, right? Obviously, I like to take it level by level. 26K was a big resistance level for me, right? We got rejected from 26K. Next one is 28,800. That's the next one for me. That's basically just the lows here, right? That's basically just like, this is 29, but you get the point, right? It's basically just our M formation highs. If we break 30, which, guys, we're taking it level by level here, right? I don't want to say this is what I necessarily think is going to happen, but we'll just look at our major levels here. And then we look at our next levels. I got to say, right, this 0.5 retracement at 42,000 sounds kind of juicy. And obviously, the big one is the golden pocket up here at 49K. Once again, let's take it level by level. We are not even close to those levels yet. So let's not spread too much hopium, right? We're not. I was supposed to do hopium earlier, man. Right? We all want the hopium. Here we go. Suck it in, guys. Suck it in. Suck it in. Al Duckworth said, technically whack off invalidated. Stop pumping crap analysis. You must have sold at the lows, man. I will say this to all my bears out there. If you've been bearish since June, you've been wrong at this point. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. If you think about it this way. If you've been bearish on Bitcoin for the last 9 months, you've been wrong. All right? Think about it. That's like 9 months wasted at this point. Right? When you think about it, it's true. But Al, the wick off is not invalidated, my friend. I love you, Al Duckworth, but don't be calling the crap analysis. You know, if you want the price to go down, that ain't my business. I'm sitting comfy in spot. You know what I'm saying? When loop ring pump, we'll talk. We will talk about the loop ring pump, man. All right. Anyways, 24,727. But anyways, he took the L. He took the L. All right. But yeah, that's what we got, guys. I mean, really, if we can't get back above this level, 25.2 on the weekly close, you're probably looking back down at the level where we closed the week before, which was 21.4, man. So, like I said, we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? We got 5 days. We got 5 days into that point. Man, this is some craziness shit, man. This is some crazy shit. Crazy shit today. What a crazy day. That's why I made the thumbnail. It was a crazy day. It was a crazy ass day, man. My house was going nuts. Everyone was going nuts in here, right? With this happening, like I said, this is pure manipulation on the charts. Jimmy, are we going up? Yes. Don't worry. We are going up, horse guy. Do not worry. Strap up. We're going to the moon. It ain't even close to over. Strap up. We're going straight to 69K. Oh, wow. Okay, I listened to you.
No, don't listen to him, horse guy. It's over. We're all panicking right now. It is literally over right now.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
You know, it's funny. Like, I make jokes, but then I go over on Twitter, and man, that is Twitter, right? Little 1% move. Everyone's... We're going to the moon, and every 1% dip, it's over. You know what I mean? It's hilarious, man. Like Twitter this morning was bullish. I was on Twitter a little bit right before the stream. Everyone's panicking in there now. It's so funny how just things change in 2 seconds, you know? Let's see. To be honest, this chat's somehow bearish. Yeah, I mean, that's how quick people change their mind in 2 seconds, man. I always say, guys, have a long-term perspective, right? Have analysis, right? Right? And stick to your guns on a higher time frame, right? Stick to your guns on a daily, a weekly. I guess you can be bearish on like a 1 hour time frame and then and tomorrow be bullish on a 1 hour time frame. But like if we're gonna switch if we're gonna switch us being bullish and bearish every damn day on the big time frames, like what's the point of that? I mean, that means you have no plan. If you just switch from bearish to bullish every day, that means you just have no plan, right? And it's okay to change your mind, right? But like to change your mind every day, you know, we're sort of getting a little ridiculous here. Let's see, what comes first for BTC? 54% to say 28K still. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that said 54% of people think 28K. I'm actually pretty shocked about that, considering that it's a red day. Wait for the flash sale, stock up and wait. Working on a running flat or expanded flat, I think. Expanded flat, flat. I can't say flat. Expanded flat. Why am I saying it like that? Holy shit. All right, guys, we got 22 minutes until the daily close here. Bitcoin's kind of just chilling at the current moments, which is interesting. I told CZ to buy it up, guys, but it doesn't seem like Bitcoin wants to do it. You know what I mean? Shit. Manipulated poll. It must be a manipulated poll. We got 1,041 votes. Shit. Appreciate it for everyone that's in here, guys. If you're new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks for coming in and hanging out today. And as we just talk some charts and have a little fun, man, because it was really, really nice. Let me check out some alts here. So Psycho Pro wanted to see Gala, which did get a move up today. Let's see. Gala. Where's Gala at? Here it is. Gala was up at one point about 20% today. But, you know, you did basically... Why did I have this level here? There was a reason I had this level here. Was this... Why, yes, it was. Okay, so this was basically your golden pocket retracement. You came back down to it, and you did get a bounce. You know, you went slightly lower than it, but you did get a bounce from this. Gala, I will say this, like from just a trend standpoint, Gala has broken from this. Now, what do we say? We always wait for the daily closes. The good thing, we have 20 minutes until the close here. But Gala is looking like it wants to get a close from this point to the upside here. So not looking too shabby. You're actually breaking back above the 50. You broke below the 50 EMA. Now you're getting back above the 50 EMA. So Gala actually is looking pretty strong here on the daily time frame. And, you know, that's more so what I'm worried about at the moment. It's a lot of the same shit, right? 2 days print in a green dot. Last time you did that on Gala was on January 1st. Which was this candle right here. Right before you went from 1 cent up to 6 cents. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to do a 6x again. Don't get me wrong, but you are seeing a little bit of, I guess, interesting points on the chart for Gala, right? 3 day, about to print 2. Last time you did that, obviously, was the same day, January 1st, which also was some good shines there. On that time frame. So Gala actually does look good. And I always like to say this about altcoins, guys, is, okay, Gala can look good, but we need Bitcoin to do its thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool and all that Bitcoin's getting a pump, but if Bitcoin decides to dump again, Gala's going to shit the bed, you know? But you got to like from the standpoint is, all right, Gala's breaking out, so if Bitcoin continues up, Gala should be a strong mover, right? That's kind of how I use Bitcoin to sort of say that. So Bitcoin, I said right now, is kind of consolidating, but I think Gala, from the bigger perspective, doesn't actually look too bad, my friends. Doesn't look too bad. It's time in the chat, not time in the chat. Hey, what do we say about Bitcoin, guys? It's how long you spend. I always like to say, I actually agree with this saying. For most people, I agree with this saying is time in the market beats timing the market. I will say for most people that is very, very true. The longer you just stay in the market, the better you're going to be. In my personal opinion. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, Gala's not looking too bad. You are at this peak here, though. Right there. Right? So just be wary that you are at a previous support and resistance level, which is why you're probably just hanging out here for the daily close, right? So like I said, Gala's looking pretty good, I would say. All right, here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. We got 20 minutes on 20 minutes until the daily open, guys. Let's get a little drum rolls up in here. Let's get it, man. Smack up that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Let's get it. We'll check out some more altcoins in a second, but you got some interesting things. So let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, Corn. We're sick of this little crab action here. Give us, you pumped and dumped all day. Come on, boy. Do something. Last time I said this. Actually, we've done this 2 times where I say do something. Last time, 2 times ago we dumped. Last time we pumped. Let's see if, hopefully we don't continue the trend here. we break the trend. Do something. Let's get it. Let's get it. ETH back up to 1710. It looks like ETH should close, in theory, with the highest close since September of last year, which is pretty dope. Bitcoin, you cannot say this. Actually, can you say the same thing? Actually, no, that's the 3-day. Bitcoin, oh man. It's going to be close. It's going to be close for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to close above 24.8. What is it? 24... What's the exact high? Hold on. Let me just paint this exact high, guys. 24,853 for Bitcoin to be the highest daily close since June of last year, right? So let's see. It's not that I don't think it really means much, but it's cool to see it. If we can get the highest daily close since that day, you basically need to pump up about $100 here in the next 17 minutes. Not that unrealistic, right? Not that unrealistic, but the way Bitcoin's moving right now, it might be a little unrealistic here. ETH looks like it's going to do it, which is cool. It's cool to see. All right, what else we got? Stock market today, guys. Stock market did bounce again off this trend line, right? This all-time high trend line again. Just finding support on this again for the 3rd time now. Really can't get any momentum, right? We're kind of slowly just bleeding out here, right? We need some momentum in this bad boy, right? CPI today was as expected. We got an initial bounce, and then we got a dip, and then at the end of the day, the stock market started to bounce back up again. It was just today was a weird day, man. It was a weird day. Like, if you look at the end of the day, right? If you go to the stock market here, basically you pumped on the CPI news, you dumped midday, and then you pumped at the end of the day, right? And it was just a weird day, and Bitcoin followed it, right? It pumped in the beginning, it dumped in this afternoon, and then started. And now, what I think Bitcoin should be, in theory, getting that bounce like the S&P did at the end of the day. So, like I said, it was just a weird ass freaking day for this bad boy. Dollar's kind of just holding support, right? It's just kind of holding support here, really, at this 103.45 level. So if this breaks, we're looking at 101.27, but like it's been holding out here, right, for at least 2 days now. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Tomorrow we do have the PPI, right? So another one of the stupid. I'm so sick of these things, man. I really am. But we got PPI, which next we're gonna have ZPI, Kuku-I, Shuku-I, Luku-I, Suku-I. Your friend down the street, there's too many of these things, man. I don't give a shit about any of these. But we got PPI tomorrow. Okay, I care about it. I mean, it's like a PP to me. I don't care about your PP. I don't care about your PP. All right. Does anyone care about the PP? Does anyone out there care about the PP? I do. All right. But no, we got PPI at 8:30 tomorrow. We'll be live for that too. I feel like there's too many of these eyes, man. There's one every single. Yeah, we should just call it CPI Inu. Just make an altcoin. CPI Inu. It pumps every time there's a CPI. Shit, dude. It's shit. I'm sick of these events, man. I can't wait till we just go back to a market where you don't have to pay attention to the FOMC meeting, CPI. Remember those days? You just looked at the chart and you kind of did your thing, We're waiting for the next news. We are waiting for the next news. All right, what else? Some of you guys asked for some other stuff here. Kirk Meyer said, can we check out Crypto GPT? If they have it on TradingView, I will. I don't know if they're going to have it on TradingView, man. Crypto GPT. What is this? Holy crap. I can't do TA on this, man. Like, even on the 1 hour time frame, you're just going up, right? You're just gonna go up. You got some bearish div on the 1 hour time frame. It's too new to even matter. This thing's only been out 4 days. You know, Crypto GPT. It sounds like a project just trying to make money off of being an AI project. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. It seems like it's just kind of stealing. Unless they have like a partnership with ChatGPT. I don't know if they do. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, you can't really say much about this at the current moment, man. This thing is already. Let's see. Let me bring up some of these fib levels here. What we got? It's not very helpful. It's too new. It's too new, man. You got to give me a little bit more to work with here, right? But it is an uptrend, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it continue up. Bitcoin's going to continue up at the current moment, you know. But hey, if it has a partnership with ChatGPT, sure. I just don't know if it is. You know what I mean? Poo coin, no. Hey, it's a freaking poo coin, man. Poo coin. That's poo poo. Poo poo. Bob would probably like that one, bro. Bob would love that one we just looked at. Where's my friend Bob? Where's my friend Bob? Joe, what's going on, guys? It's Becker. Listen, we don't care what Bob thinks. Bob only invests in meme coins. Bob is a little idiot. Bob has an IQ of a goldfish. All right? I have an IQ of a Greek god. The body of a Greek god. We don't care about Bob's opinion. We only care about Alex Becker's.
Important to read.
Invest in low cap gaming tokens. Nothing else. Oh, God. Franco. Important to read CPI. Shout out to Franco. Shout out to Franco. Important to read CPI. You always like to troll me, Franco. Appreciate the super chat, my man. But don't be trolling me, bro. Don't be trolling me. Check Vol Inu. Vol Inu, dude. Vol Inu sounds very, very crazy, man. Denise asked for SHIB. Let's do SHIB. Shibanichis. Let's see SHIB. SHIB has been like... how'd SHIB do today? SHIB was kind of quiet today, actually. Looks like she actually got a pretty nice move up and then retraced a lot on that Bitcoin move down. If we kind of zoom out here and just kind of look at it, I mean, SHIB... just in one big consolidation range. It's some of these altcoins, they've just been in these big sideways consolidations, right? If we just draw a range, just in one big range, and you know, you obviously got the move down. You came back up, and you kind of get a little resistance off the 50 EMA, right? So this is a pretty key region. You've done this in the past. If you looked at on this last drop, this has been a key level here, right? So you've dropped down before, gotten a bounce back up to the 50 EMA, and then kind of came back down again to test this level. And then actually you came back up to the highs again. This is actually an interesting little chart here because you're just starting to, and the difference you have now is, let me see, the 2-day. See, the last couple of times you got this 2-day green dots, right? You got one here, and you got one here, which is at the bottom of the range. You're about to print one now, right as you're at this level, which is, I don't think you've done it in this level before. Actually, you did it right here at this little mid-level, and you actually got a push up to the top of the range again. So, right? So it's really, you're really just playing this range. Like, I think a bounce here makes sense a little bit higher, right? To like the 15.8, 16 cent level on SHIB. Just the way I'm looking at this, right? I don't think you just dump here. To me, it doesn't make sense to just dump here, right? I'm looking at some of these altcoin charts, right? Bitcoin's Bitcoin. Some of these altcoin charts, to me, you know, they look like one that want to push higher to me. And that's just my opinion. Take it for what you will. But I don't know. You can just play this range. It's a nice little range on SHIB. It's right up, down, up, down. It's pretty nice. FTM chart. Let's check out FTM. FTM had a massive pump today. Absolutely insane pumpage on the FTM today. FTM's another one, right? If we take the daily chart and we look at this bad boy, actually FTM is still working with a little bit of headache here, but it's kind of the same deal, right? You're back above the 50 EMA. You actually broke back above this key level here, this key high right there, right? And you kind of deviated. FTM was a big deviation, my friends. You see this, where you had this, basically this high, and this low. You broke it, and then you got back into the range. That's a deviation. When you see a deviation and you break back into the range, you typically come back up to test the top of the range, right? So to me, it's one of these things. FTM found resistance because Bitcoin dumped, but we're back in here. We're back in here looking pretty juicy for FTM, man. I like this. So anything above 4160, I like for FTM. If FTM dumps back below here, right? You cut that shit, right? Because that it's probably going to dump lower. But FTM, man, FTM's been one that's been consistently good gainers. And guys, what do you have to pay attention to right now when it comes to altcoins? Is if you're the type that likes to stack altcoins in the bear market, these are the times you need to pay attention to the altcoins that are performing the best when the market's hot. Okay, and I'll tell you right now that the altcoins that have been consistently performing best when the market's been hot, it's been pretty consistent, right? It's been the AIs, right? It's been FTM's been killing it, DYDX, right? You've seen Alchemy Pay kill it. You've seen Optimism's been a consistent high gainer, right? Lido Finance has been consistently a hot gainer. Stacks, right? There's been ones that whenever the market's hot, it just always does well, right? Almost every single run. And these are the times where it's key to pay attention to the ones that on a pullback, where you say, man, it seems like every time the market's hot, FTM pumps 20% every day, right? Is there a reason for that? I don't know, but those are the ones I like. Gilmo said Matic. Render. How'd Render do today? We'll check out a few more, but we'll check back on with Bitcoin. We got the daily close coming up in 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes on the daily close. Yeah, Render. This one's been a consistent game. I mean, from the lows, it's crazy, man. Like these were some insane moves on altcoins, man. I mean, from the lows, this one went up 6x, pulled back, pretty heavy, right? Pretty heavy pullback there. 50%. That's the thing with these uptrends, guys, is you can see massive drops, right? So think about this. Like, this is why in a bull market, like when the bull market comes, it is so hard to actually stay in. It is. Like it's hard because you see big swings. So you went up 6x here, dumped 60% down. Think about that, right? And then now in the last 3 days, you're already back up 60%, right? So like you see these massive swings. It's absolutely crazy. The render chart actually looks pretty freaking good. The reason why I say that is like, look at this. This was one big range here for render. Let me just back this up. Let me get rid of this. Render chart actually looks pretty dope. So basically you had these range highs and you had the range lows. So it was one big range for render that you broke out of. You back test. Look at that perfect back test of that range. That is absolutely beautiful for render, man. Render's a nice chart. I really like this one. I really like this one, actually. And if you look at the last time you did this, look at the last time, right? That you were in this range. You broke out. You back tested. You ended up staying in here for quite a bit. But from that same exact setup you had last time, which was range, break, back test, continuation, right? So you one could argue, right? Maybe you don't do it now. Maybe you chop in here for a little bit. But that next move would be something like this because there's really nothing else in between there. You know what I'm saying? So could get interesting here. But I actually really like that chart. It's quite beautiful. Bitcoin right now just kind of chilling. Chilling. Are you rubbing my foot over there? Don't be rubbing my foot. All right, here we go. Play the Asia music. It's so cringe. No, I think what I think we need right now, guys. We got 4 minutes into the daily close. I think we need a little bit of this. I think I know what we need. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Anderson said I shared render in the Discord for $1. I didn't listen.
Look at me, take a picture,
Clearly.
it'll last longer.
All right, here we go.
The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. And yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes.
It's the daily close, boy.
We gotta fight back. I need a theme song. This is the
Easy's
right
putting his
track.
order now.
I ain't got no
The new day.
cape or no superpowers. Just confidence
Imagine.
and self-esteem. The world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's
Yeah, it's time.
written. Come on,
It's
let's
time.
hear it for the boys.
You know what to do.
Bringing pain at the same time.
You know what to do.
I bob and weave through the crowd, so untouchable.
I'll put the order
At
in
first
right
they
now.
hate, then they loving you.
I was supposed to do it earlier, but me and CC were having a party.
I wish I was lying. That's
Okay,
why
I will
show
do
and
this now.
prove it.
I'll be back.
I'm destined to be one of the best to do it. I ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but I'm closer to it. I should get a statue in the front yard. Man, I'm shooting up my stats like a shooting guard. Look at me, take a picture.
All right. You said the corn don't lie. The corn don't lie. I like that. Yeah, the corn don't lie. Man, come on, corn. We need some volatility up in here. ETH, don't do it to him, boy. Oh, man, Ethereum. We're about to close below this level, huh? Man, come on, ETH. We're sitting right at that level for Ethereum. I don't even know if we're above or below it. We're like sitting right at it, man. That's pretty crazy. Doesn't look like Bitcoin's going to do it. But, you know, now it's important to see today is like, okay, we have a deviation on the chart, right? We have a wick above. Now it's important to say, okay, tomorrow, man, is if Bitcoin comes back up here and test this 25,253 level, will we be able to get back above? That's going to be all we need to know. If Bitcoin comes back up here and gets rejected, you're going to be looking pretty bearish. I'm not going to lie. If we break back above this, it's back on.
GRT
It's back on like
bro
Donkey
stream
Kong.
is only thing get me through this crappy
Let's
traffic.
go. GRT, bro. Stream is only thing get me through this crappy traffic. Shout out to Papa Mike, bro. Coming in with the $5 super chat. What's going on, Papa Mike? Let's get it, man. GRT. Be careful on your phone in traffic, bro. You don't want to be hitting anyone from behind. You know what I'm saying? So just be very, very careful out there, my friend. Send him a super chat while you're driving out there. That's pretty dope. But let's see. GRT. Once again, another one that got a nice spike up. GRT's been a consistent good gainer, right? It's another one. There's been a lot, but you know, we look at this, right? So GRT is actually, I like that it broke above this level again, right? Where it was basically these highs, closes, right? And then you're basically these range lows, right? Now you could look at this and say, okay, if you guys know about swing failure patterns and deviations, you might say, okay, these were our range lows on the daily. We broke down, but then what were we able to do? The classic reclaim, right? Above that level, right? So your classic swing failure pattern. Now, the big test will be, you know, obviously a swing failure pattern is great, but we usually like to do on that is see some type of consolidation back here now, right? Or at least a little bit of a back test, and then you get a nice entry there. Really, like this one's not too shabby. Now GRT, if we look at this just basically from a breakout standpoint, we did break back out on the daily time frame. Like I said, we're back above the 50 EMA, right? We're on the 2-day green dot, 3-day green dot. A lot of the altcoins have the same different type of charts. The altcoins actually look better than Bitcoin, in my opinion, which is interesting, very interesting, I think. And is that a telling sign that the altcoins look better than Bitcoin at the current moment? I don't know. I don't know if that's a telling sign. Sometimes it is. Like sometimes I actually look at the Ethereum chart and I say, I don't see ETH dumping here, so I don't think Bitcoin's going to dump here, right? You know, GRT actually chart looks pretty good to me. Now, next levels, right? I mean, we've gotten, they're pretty well defined now, right? This high at 1853, it's a key level, right? And then obviously the high, but let's try to take out 1853 first on GRT, and we'll go from there. But I don't know. I can't get too bearish in the daily time frame. You zoom in, obviously, it's like, oh my god, look at this. Even the hourly looks still pretty good. The hourly, look at how orderly the hourly is. Pump, retrace, pump, retrace, pump, retrace. It's pretty nice, orderly hourly chart, right? Just bouncing off the 30 EMA over and over and over again. But let's see. We'll see what we have today, guys. Bitcoin does have a new day. It's a new day for Bitcoin. What do we got for the corn today, my friends? Man, I'm excited for the corn today. I'm excited for the freaking corn today. Let's go, baby. How can the daily close mean anything if Asians are in yet? True. It doesn't mean anything. You gotta let Asia do their thing. That is true. No, but technically, the Asia starts the market, right? Technically speaking, right? Because if their market is at 9 o'clock, an hour from now, they actually set the tone for the market. Technically speaking, for Bitcoin every day. Technically speaking, you know. Tokyo is open. Mm-hmm. Tokyo's open.
Asia is a continent, right?
Tokyo is open right now for trading. That's pretty dope. Let's see. Jordan, please check out FET. Oh, but we just want to check out the ones that pumped the most today. FET, FET's already back at the highs, right? So FET, you look at FET, right? It already retraced all the way back up to the range highs for the most part. So I mean, it's the same deal. A lot of altcoins look very, very similar, right? They all look pretty much the same. This is a key level here, right? At 53.87, we got to crack that level, right? At this point. But what did we do? Your nice little classic swing failure, right? Where you have a support, you break the support, you reclaim the support, you look for the range highs. And that's why for FET, on the daily time frame, not the hourly, not the 15-minute for all you scalpers out there. On the daily, I got to assume that this one comes up and tests 53.87 at some point in the future here, right? Could do this first, back test continuation. You could just go straight up there if you want. Depends on what Bitcoin decides to do here in the next couple days. But FET, it's another one of those beauties, right? Another one of those beauties that's from the lows is up about 50% from the lows after already being up a ridiculous amount here. So FET, another one, man. We're getting up there. Like FET is one of those that's, about 50% away from all-time highs at this point, right? And considering the fact that FET has already come up, 1,000% from the lows, that ain't that far away, man. So we'll see what we get on Mr. FET. On the old little Fettermeister, not too shabby there. They all look pretty the same, man. At least price action wise, Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's hang out on Bitcoin a little bit, guys. Let's hang out on Bitcoin a little bit. Altcoins are fun. Altcoins are cool, But let's hang out on Bitcoin. We'll look at some altcoins a little bit. Let's focus a little bit on BTC. What do we got on the super short-term time frames? 5-minute time frame is getting a little tight. It's getting a little tight on the 5-minute time frame. We're kind of just chilling below the 50 EMA here on the 5-minute. But we can see that we are making lower highs as we are coming up here. So we got at least some sign that we will see some type of move here in probably the next, if we look at, if we just kind of eyeball this, let's go like the 15-minute. In the next 45 minutes, we should be seeing a decent move for Bitcoin, right? You got to see some type of move here. You're still below that 50 EMA in the 5-minute, though. So you got a little bit of work to do in this zone. Nothing crazy bearish here. We'll see what we do. Maybe see it right now. Shit. You gonna break down right now, Bitcoin? We gonna do it? We gonna do it? I see you poking your head. I see you poking your little head there. You're poking that little head below the trend line, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, like if you go to like the hourly, it's interesting because that 4 hour is printing a red dot, but the hourly actually, if Bitcoin can kind of stay in this range for like another hour or two, we're gonna get And if you look at where Bitcoin is in the hourly, you're kind of you're chilling at your hourly EMAs, right? So you really didn't get that much of a drop. I know it seems like it, but you really didn't. Like you really came back down to your 30 EMA on the hourly at the end of the day. Like we were just so far overextended because we like literally just went to the moon the last few days. We just came back to the 30 EMA on the hourly. But if Bitcoin can kind of just like do this, right? Just kind of stay in the zone. I think that's good consolidation, right? It doesn't necessarily have to pump straight up from this zone, but if we can kind of like, okay, we got a low, even if we come back down again, maybe we swipe these lows again, but we stay above the 30 and 50 EMA in the hourly. We post then we're going to get a green dot on the hourly. Then that would flip a green dot on the 4-hour time frame. Then you could see, okay, do we have the juice to test 25 too? You know, obviously, like the levels really have to watch right now. It's pretty obvious, right? 25.2 we have to break if we want to continue up, and if we want to continue, if we think Bitcoin's going lower, obviously it's this 24K level, which you have a lot of confluence there. 50 EMA, that's a major support level, right? Looking left, so it's 24K and 25.2. This is one big zone here, right? So price action in here doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's just like, okay, do we break this to the upside? We break this to the downside? That's the question. I actually think we're going to come up and test this 25.2 level again. Will we break it? I have no way to know, all right? I have no way to know if we do. I will still say, though, just based off the medium-term indicators, I still lean, okay, medium-term bullish here, right? Until proven otherwise. Right? So we'll see. We'll see if we get, something like we move up straight here, or we come back down for a bigger W formation and then come back up and test it later. I think we'll test this again one more time, right? But that'll be the real test. If we can't break this, right? If we can't break this, it's yeah, that wouldn't be too good. I think that's when you see that bigger drop to maybe even fill that CME gap all the way back down at 20,000, right? Which would be fun, right? We don't want that. We don't want that, but we have to be somewhat realistic, right? We have to be somewhat realistic here. The middle finger formation, the pa. It is the middle finger formation. It literally flipped us off today, man. That's great. It literally flipped us off today, dude. That's insane. We got flipped off by Bitcoin, guys. Can you believe it? Shit, dude. I never thought I'd get flipped off by Bitcoin. It's absolutely insane. It is bananas to me. Today was one of the more volatile days I have actually. I'm going to be honest. Like today was one of the more volatile days I've actually ever seen for Bitcoin. Like ever. Like today was like kind of historic, actually. Right? I mean, think about it. On the day, right? We started the day. We opened the day at 24,122. We pumped 10% on BTC. That's a lot for BTC. Hasn't had many 10% days, right? And then after that, we dumped all the way back down, I believe, to 24,000. And then we dumped another 10%. So we basically got 20%. That's an insane amount of volatility, like 20% movement in Bitcoin today from like a pump to a dump. That's a crazy amount of move. Like that is insane. That's an insane movement for today for Bitcoin, guys. Like you would be hard to go back and find a day where you had more price movement than today, right? I mean, you would have to go back. I mean, even these days, right? This was about 17%. It's really nothing, man. Like you had like 20% movement today. It was insane, bro. Insane. Totally F me. Oh God. Well, I mean, I don't want to see anyone F, bro. Like I said, guys, I want everyone to win. If there was a way for everyone to win in the markets, it would be great. Unfortunately, everyone doesn't win. For every winner, there's a loser. For every loser, there's a winner. It's unfortunately how the markets work. If everyone won, there would be no market. It wouldn't even make sense. There would be no value in anything if everyone was a buyer or a seller. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just dumped because I bought. Oh, come on, man. Wait to buy. Wait to buy above 25K. Be horse guy for us, Wait till we pump back above 25K. And then you could be horse guy, right? Okay, I will wait for you. Because whenever I buy redom, so Jordan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we break 25,253 and then I will buy. Sound like a good idea? Okay, yes, I'll do that just for you guys. And if I lose money, well, I lose money every day in the market. So, it doesn't matter to me at this point. All right, guys, I am out of here. Enjoy your stream with Jordan. He's great. He is great. All right, later. Peace out. I'm going to go eat some hay. Thank you, horse guy. Thank you, horse guy. Let's see. Need to sleep to wait. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. It was looking like a double top last night. I know people went short on that. Last night? Last night, like right here. Yeah, it spiked up, came back down, spiked up again, right? And then you just sort of pumped up to the moon there. That's why the CPI days are always crazy, bro. Like I don't like trading until after those because those things can go absolutely nuts. Nut burgers, man. Absolutely crazy days, crazy swings. Chris Akodiak said, I'm literally horse guy. I suck at everything I do. Chris, don't say that, man. That's horrible to say about yourself. If you tell yourself you suck at everything you do, you're going to suck at it. Because you're basically telling your mind that you suck at everything. Easiest way, dude, to make the easiest way, okay? Don't trade, okay? If you suck at it, you're not going to do it right away. But if you suck at it, the easiest thing to do, man, buy low and sell high. And I know that sounds like such a rudimentary concept, but most people don't do it. They do the opposite, right? For instance, okay, you look at this range right now. Risk versus reward right now is to the downside, right? Now, I think we're going higher because at some point you got to think you're going higher, but I think we're going to break up higher. That's besides the point. If you're just looking at this as a range, right? Because listen, Bitcoin really hasn't done shit. Bitcoin hasn't done shit for 10 months, guys. Look at this as a range, all right? We can think it's going to go up, down, whatever you think, okay? Think about this as a range as a trader, right? There's a difference between investing and trading. For my investing, I think that Bitcoin's going up. I don't think Bitcoin's going to break 25K. I think the bottom's in. I think we're going higher. When does that happen? I don't know. But if you want to think of this as a trader, which from a trader versus an investor, I think of the market very differently. Trader, this is a big range, right? Let me just clear this out, honestly. Right? You got your range high. I look at the FTX dump as a deviation. So let's just say this is the range low, right? The easiest thing we can do in here, if we want to just keep it super sedimentary and we don't want to make anything, all we got to do, man, all right? And obviously you're going to have people say, Jordan, that's not going to work. What if we break lower? What if we break higher? No shit. But the easiest thing you can do, buy closest to this bottom white line that you can. And guess what? Sell at the closest to this top white line as you can. If you've done that for the last 10 months, you have out-traded every single person in this chat. If you literally just have bought down here, closest to 18K, and sold the closest to 25K you can possibly do, you have killed the market. That's literally, think about it. Think about all the time we think about talking charts. You really haven't had to do anything. You've just had to buy here and sell here. Think about it. Right? Now, obviously, at some point, it's going to break higher or lower. Great. Right? But, that's been the market lately, man. You know what I mean? So, if we suck at everything, Chris, I think you're joking, but, a lot of people probably serious. The one thing you got to focus on, guys, is not being a horse guy and wanting to buy when the prices go up. Think about all the times prices have been at the lows here. Has it been comfy? Was this comfy right here? Right after the Luna crash. Was that a comfy time in the market? Did that make you want to buy? Right? Was it this rainbows and sunshines time in the market? No. We came back down again. This is when rate hikes were really starting to get bad. There was something that happened here. I forget. This was not also a comfy time. I remember a very bearish year. Okay? Right? You could have bought here. Right? Obviously, you eventually dumped back down. Whatever. Was it a comfy time in the market? No, this was probably the worst time in crypto, right here. Right? But if you bought it all these 3 times, you'd be up, right? You come back down again. Now, you didn't come all the way back down here, but if you started to get a little bit on the way down here, all you had to do was buy some here. You ride it back up to the high, which you've gone up to 3 times now, right? And the most euphoric times, where's the most euphoric times? Here, here, and here. We take profits when everyone's calling for the moon, right? When I'm up here playing the pump song, calling for the moon, take profits, right? Let's keep it real. I'll use myself as a joke. If we literally, like, we make this difficult sometimes, guys, but like, it's not. And yes, we have fun on the stream sometimes. We have fun when the market's pumping, but like, just think about this as a range, right? I think it's going to break to the upside, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still a range, right? You know what I mean? That's really it, right? We sometimes we, like I said, we make this super difficult, but it's really buy low and sell high, right? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And here's the thing, you might say, but Jordan, what if it breaks lower? That's when you got to have an invalidation point, right? So say, okay, say you're taking to what I say into account here. And let's say Bitcoin gets a dump all the way back down to 18K again. You say, well, I remember what Jordan said. Jordan said it's a good thing to buy lower, right? And let's say you scoop up some crypto down here, right? And then let's say market dumps, right? And you're like, shit, Jordan said it was good to buy low, and now it's jumping to 12K. That's when you got to have something in your head, right? A pre-plan, right? I'm not going to make a joke. I'm not going to make a joke here. But let's say, okay, you're thinking, I'm going to DCA between 20K and 18K if we go back down, right? That's your plan. You stick to it. Then you can say, okay, you got a key support over here at 18K. Then you can say, okay, if it breaks 18K, I'm going to cut my losses, right? Because then I think it's probably likely we come to 15, right? And we just play this range here, right? But there's always an invalidation to every move, right? Not everyone likes to do that. But there's so many easy things we can do, Okay, lick the salt first, then the shot. No, Jordan, that's when we buy. What? When we break the highs? No, man. Listen, like I said, sometimes I have fun. I play the pump songs when we're pumping, man. But in reality, I can tell you guys, when I'm playing the pump song, it's probably when you should be shorting or taking profits most of the time, right? Not buying. But anyways, man. Back in the day, 2021, you could get away with buying when we play the pump song. Shit, it was up only. These days, you can't really get away with it, my friends. You got to be a little bit more selective on when you're buying shit. Shout out to Knucklebuster, man. Shout out to Knucklebuster. What was the time frame CZ gave? 2 weeks? CZ gave no time frame, man. That's the thing. He gave no time frame. Something tells me he's going to buy at a very key level, right? Is it here? I don't know if he's going to buy here. Something tells me, man, he's going to scoop up. Like, if we do go lower, something tells me CZ is going to either do something. He's going to do something crazy. He's either going to buy this CME gap down here, back down here at 20,000, 20,100, or he's going to do something crazy, right? He's going to buy at a level that he wants us to push through, right? Or something. I don't know. I'm curious. I would think he's a smart guy, right? I wouldn't think that he would just FOMO in at a bad time, right? So my gut tells me, and this could be a clue. Do we really think if CZ has $1 billion that he wants to put from stablecoins into crypto, do we really think he would do it at the highs, right? And I'm trying to think this logically here. If you had $1 billion worth of Bitcoin and you guys know, CZ knows where the market's going to go, bro. He knows. He always gives us hints. You guys notice that. He always gives us hints. Do we really think he would FOMO in at the highs? I don't know if he would. Maybe he would. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't care. Something tells me he's going to wait for some type of drop to get in. Because I think he knows maybe there's a drop coming. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of spitballing here, but I don't know, man. Like, would he wait for this, or would he? Okay, we're coming up here. We can't push through 26K, and then he pushes us through 26K, right? I don't know. I don't know what he does. I trade with the most. CZ definitely strikes me as a horse guy type. You think so? I don't think CZ's a horse guy type. I definitely don't think he's a horse guy type. Bitcoin is breaking down a little bit here, guys. Let's see what Bitcoin does here in the short term. We're getting a little down, 25,618 on Bitcoin here. We've barely just been ranging in this range here, guys. Nothing great. Ranging in this range. You got to love it. You got to love when you say ranging in this range, It's been pretty crazy. Let's see. Remember in the Big Short, they bought all those credit default swaps. They couldn't figure out why the hell the market wasn't crashing because it was being manipulated. True. Maybe he knows a pump is coming. Or maybe he knows a pump is coming. I don't know. Or just buys now and to show how much he believes in crypto. He could do that too. I don't know. There's so many different scenarios, you know. We just have no idea, guys. You know, that's the fun part about crypto, guys. Is you can go bullish to bearish in one day, and then you can go back to bullish in one day. It's been a roller coaster, especially the last. I mean, guys, how much has the market been a roller coaster since January, guys? It's been a roller coaster, man. You've had pumps, you've had doomsday calls, you've had more pumps, you've had more doomsday calls, you've had more pumps. It's been a roller coaster, man. I can't even keep up at this point. You know, but all I know is through all this roller coaster, Bitcoin's up here at 25K at the moment. That's all I know. Through all the shit show that's been happening, Bitcoin's chilling at 24K, just sitting there. You know, it's pretty nice, man. 16K to 69K is a range. It's a big ass range. If you want to look at it like that, it's a big ass range, man. I like to look at the daily as a range. It's a nice little range. It's a nice little ranger route. Let's see. I've made more money trading spot in the bear market than the bull market. More money trading spot in the bull market, in the bear market. Well, you probably got better at this point, you know? I would assume maybe it's because, like, let's be honest, like in a bull market, it's super easy. You just go long every single time, right? But in a bear market, you actually have to learn your skills to do it, right? Because the market's not just going to reward you where if you get in a bad trade, it's just going to pump back up for you, you know? Because in a bull market, you kind of know, okay, I'm down a little bit on this trade. Like, I'm just going to keep it open. It's probably going to pump again, you know? You can't do that in a bear market, right? Because you'll get destroyed if you do that, you know? So you got to kind of refine your skills in a bear market, which is cool. That's the good thing about going through a bear market, man. You learn so much shit that you get bad habits in bull markets. You get super bad habits. You don't take profits correctly, right? You don't trade correctly because you think everything's just going to the moon every single time, and it teaches you bad habits. So you learn a lot of bad habits in a bull market, right? But if you go through a whole bear market, dude, you come out a new person, right? The person I was in 2021 versus now is like completely different, right? I think that's for most people, completely different at this point versus where we're at then. Man, what an interesting day. How's stock market futures doing? Stock market futures are up or down 0.13%, and the DXY is currently also down. What's the DXY down? DXY is down 0.05%. And Bitcoin is also down 0.1%. So we got everything down. Everything down, my friends. Everything down. Follow the trend until the end. Oh, yeah. Follow the trend until the end. 2021, he had a lot more hair. That's so true, man. That's so true. I think my hair was like at least here during the bull market, man. It was. I didn't have this little triangle here, guys. Now I have this weird little triangle here in my hair. You know, it's ridiculous, man. Hey, you got to do it though. You got to do it. You got to do it to go out the other side, man. Let's see. Buy in bear market, not bull market, then ride the wave, sell, rinse, repeat. I disagree. I disagree with that. The reason why I disagree with that is how do you know it's a bull market? That's my take. So, okay, your take is you want to wait till a bull market to buy. Cool. Then tell me when it's the bull market. You know what I mean? Because here's the issue with that. Okay? By the time that an average person knows it's a bull market, it's already too late. You know what I mean? Okay, you might be able to squeak out a little bit of gains, but the problem is okay, you look at the weekly time frame, right? When do you know it's a bull market? If you're looking at this chart, at what price would you say it's a bull market, right? Would you say it's a bull market if Bitcoin gets to 30K, 40K? Okay, let's say you say Bitcoin breaks 30K, you say it's a bull market, right? You say it's a bull market, Bitcoin breaks 30K. What happens if Bitcoin goes to 35, dumps all the way back down to 18K, right? That's why I always think buying low is better. right? I don't like waiting for breakouts and saying, okay, we're in a bull trend now, right? Today was a perfect example of that. Anyone who longed above 25.2 got absolutely destroyed today. You know what I mean? So, like, okay, you say, okay, Bitcoin breaks all-time highs. It's in a bull market, right? Clearly, that's been the trend. Whenever Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, it goes significantly higher. What happens if Bitcoin goes up here, breaks 69K, goes to 70, and then dumps on your ass? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, it's easy to say, wait till the bull market and then buy. But by the time you even know it's a bull market, it's probably over. Because that's when everyone thinks it's a bull market, which means that's when everyone's buying. Which that means when retail starts buying, it's probably 20% close to over at that point. You know, you might squeeze out a little bit extra juice. But by that point, it is what it is. Bitcoin, 24,558. Bitcoin is coming down a little bit here, guys. 24,534 on the corn. Can we get some movement on the corn? We're back down at, we got, I guess, this previous low. I don't know if this is going to hold, though. We'll see. We'll see. We got this zone right here, which we found a little bit of support on earlier. A couple support levels here in this zone. And then obviously we got, if we're just looking at some lower zones here, we got this key zone here down at the lows. So we'll see if these zones hold. Let me pull a quick fib. Let me do a fib from low to high. Right, and see where we got. We got the 0.5 retracement here at 24,458, and we got the golden pocket here at 24,361. So we got some key levels to look at here. I would honestly get rid of the 786 here. I think the 0.5 and the 618 makes sense for better levels. Not gonna lie. So let's see. This is the 5-minute chart. So Bitcoin is coming down. Let's see if we can get any type of higher low on this. If Bitcoin comes back down and actually breaks this golden pocket, probably see 24K again. So let's see. Let's see what we got, my friends. BTC going to 10K tomorrow. Mark my words. 10K tomorrow? Woo! Man, that's a hefty call, my friends. I haven't heard that one for the last 10 months. If I had a nickel for every time I heard Bitcoin's going to 10K tomorrow or Bitcoin's going to 10K next week, I would be rich at this point. Can I just do that for every bear that's in here that says 10K is coming next week? Can I just get a nickel? I would literally be. I wouldn't have to invest in crypto anymore. I would be so rich if I heard that. All right, here we go. 24,466. Getting a little move down, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's see what we got. Can we get a bounce here for the corn? It's 8:30 right now, so we should have our I'm not gonna say that actually. Nevid said, "I want to buy so bad." I mean, you gotta make that. I mean, you gotta make that decision for yourself at this point. You know, still think you know if you're buying up here, it's a little bit more risky than buying. You know, I guess any of these other times. But that's the thing. Like if the price comes up, then you got to make that decision. If if you want to buy this little dip, you do you. But like, you know, that's why it's nice not having to make that decision sometimes. You know what I mean? All right, so here we go. 24,467. Let's see what we got. Looks like we are kind of breaking. I mean, let me just get rid of this zone here. You're at the 0.5 retracement. To break that, we got the 0.618 at 24,361. And then we got, at that point, I mean, I would say it's likely you're going to come and at least tag this wick here. You see this wick they still got? So they never recovered this wick. They had one wick. They recovered that wick. They never took the second wick. So let's see what we got here on this little bad boy. Oh man, it's a long day today, man. Today was exhausting looking at the charts, man. I mean, there was so much shit going on today, bro. Everything was pumping, dumping, pumping again, dumping. It was insane. Insane day today. It was an awesome day today, though. I will say. Tayshu said it, then it's over. Corn on the cob. We eating corn on the cob tonight, boy. Corn on the cob tonight. All right, Bitcoin front run that golden pocket slightly here. Little front run on that golden pocket. Getting a slight little bounce back up here now. 24,500. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Oh, we're going to... I think everyone's going to sleep like a baby tonight. unless you got some trade open, you know? Then you never sleep like a baby when you got a trade open. But here's the thing. We're gonna sleep. We're all gonna sleep like babies tonight. We will. We will. I hope Bitcoin gives us a little bit of cushion here. You know? Let's see. Teju said, oh, we're back. Oh, we're back, Teju. Oh, we're back. Right? We would go from it's over, right? I don't have that little wheel anymore, but it's like we go from it's so over to oh, we're back. I don't know where we're at right now. I'd say we're at like either it's so over or it's over. I don't know which one we're at though. You know, and at some point it's going to be, oh, it's so back. And then it's going to be, oh, it's so back. And then it's, oh, it's over. Just a constant wheel, you know, where then we get everyone calling for, you know, 40K. And then you get everyone calling for 10K. Just a pendulum swinging. In reality, Bitcoin just in a range. You know, that's the funny part, man. I mean, the echo chamber of, you know, oh, Bitcoin's going to 30K. And then Bitcoin's going to, you know, 10K, 30K, 10K, right? And then Bitcoin's just trolling us by not doing anything, you know? Now we're back up at the highs. And now we need to decide, like, what the hell Bitcoin's going to do from this range, bro. You know? Find a little support here. Somewhere between it's over and we're back. Somewhere. I don't know where we're at right now. I don't know where we're at right now. Let's see. Come on. Now, bulls have won some and bears have won some. We should all be happy now. True. Hey, I had a great day today, man. I had a great day trading today. Today was a great trading day for me. And I was a lot of fun watching the price go back up. You know? It was a lot of fun, man. But, like, I would like if it went up a little bit more. Shit. It'd be nice. To be honest, though, I never mind when it dumps because then you get better entries, to be fair. But, you know, we shall see with this. Vic said, so many moon boys here. Buy green, then sold red. Hey, man. You can explain things so many times, but, you know, I will say there's probably a lot of people that bought right here on this breakout at 25.2 when we were screaming that the golden pocket is at, right, the macro golden pocket, which everyone wanted to ignore, right? From this 32K high to the 15K low, Bitcoin came right to that golden pocket. And what do we say? This is when most people are going to get super bullish and buy at this golden pocket. And I wouldn't be surprised if this acts as resistance and pushes us back down, right? And what do you know? You get what was the volume like on this? I got to assume the volume on this was pretty damn high. Let me see. Look at that volume on that candle, bro. That was the highest volume candle that Bitcoin's had since the FTX dump day, right? And it was on the candle that broke out, which means a lot of people bought here, man. Guys, you got to learn something from this, right? If you didn't do it, you didn't do it. If you did it, we got to learn something from this. Never listen to if it breaks this, it's 100% going to this level because there's a volume gap. It don't matter there's no volume gap here. It don't matter that no trades have happened here. There's resistance in here that you can't see. You know, that other traders are looking at. There's moving average in here. There's a Fibonacci levels. Just because it hasn't traded in here doesn't mean there's not going to be resistance, right? And you could tell based off this volume that a lot of people bought right in this zone and then got flushed right back out. And guess what they're probably doing now? Probably pooping their pants, right? And probably now are thinking about selling right here in this zone if they didn't already sell, which probably did on these wicks down here, because I'm assuming that there's high volume on these wicks. Let me check out the volume on this 5-minute candle here. Actually, it was pretty low. Actually, I'm shocked. I'm actually pretty shocked on the volume on that little dump there. I'm pretty shocked, but let that be an example, man. As we sort of say, as buying low and selling high, not buying breakouts. Because when you buy a breakout, what are you really doing? You're buying high, right? That's what you're really doing at the end of the day, right? Not to call out people that breakout trade, but like I see all the time, people are like drawing these trend lines or stuff like this, and they're like, dude, if this breaks this, I'm longing right here. It's yeah, okay, but where do you put your stop loss then? You kind of, so if this breaks out and dumps, you got no protection, right? But if you're buying a support, you can say, okay, I'm going to buy this support, If it comes back down here, I'm going to buy the support. I'm going to put my stop below that support. At least you have a level to say, okay, I'm going to cut it at this level, you know? It is what it is. And I used to do that too. I used to be Carl the Moon, trading symmetrical triangles, you know? It is what it is. You know, we've all been there. I think we've all been there. Where's Carl?
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge.
You got a fractal for that?
100x on my long position over here on
Come on, Corn.
You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link.
No! You like Bybit!
Shout out to Bob. Shout out to Bob, man. I missed old Bob. Hopefully we have old Bob back. But Java and Bob, the real Bob, will be making a return at some point. There's someone that's working on a fix. I have no idea when it's going to happen, but Bob and Java will be back on the stream. We already got Horse Guy back, but we need to get Bob and Java back. Very, very crucial. I'm not going to tell you when Java's coming back. It's going to be a special ceremony, and you guys will have no idea when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. You guys just don't know when it's going to happen. I'm going to make this awesome ceremony. It's going to be out of nowhere. You guys aren't going to expect it. You guys aren't going to expect it. It's going to be when you least expect it. We're going to have Java come in and say, hey, guys. I can't even do his voice anymore. Hey, guys. How you doing today? I got to practice his voice. Shit. But it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Let's see what we got. So 24,494. Bitcoin's still kind of holding out in this low range. I don't mind actually Bitcoin right here, guys. I don't mind this at all. I actually don't mind this at all here. I don't mind this. Yeah, I actually don't mind that at all. I think this is a good zone for Bitcoin to get maybe a small bounce here. And it really comes back down to breaking these EMAs. You can see the 5 minutes been crushing us here since the highs, right? Rejection after rejection on these EMAs here. Jordan has been married 4 times this year alone. 4 times this year. Shit. Maybe to, first of all, I will never get married. Second of all, okay, maybe if we're talking about crypto, I've been married to ETH, been married to Optimism, Matic. I've been married to many cryptos, for sure. For sure. Long at live trade? Nah, that's not me, man. I don't like doing live trades, man. That's not my style. That's not my style, bro. I hope the stock market is bearish tomorrow. Bitcoin will follow. You hope the stock market's bearish. Man, why do you hope the stock market's bearish, man? That tells me something. What does that tell me? That you want the price to go down. What does that also tell me? Well, that you want the price to go down. You can do your own research on what that means. All right, so let's see. Man, oh man. All right, now we just kind of wait. We can wait and chill out, guys. I was actually expecting a little bit more volatility tonight. Today there was just action 24/7, and it doesn't seem like Asia wants to do anything tonight. But I think, what did Asia do last night? Asia in the same zone. So if you look at where Asia last night, remember we were sitting in this zone right here. I believe where were we? Monday into Tuesday. Yeah, right around this. We were sitting right in this zone, right? It's funny because this is where Asia was last night, right? And then we're kind of in that same zone, in the same zone here. So last night they were building longs, right, to push it up higher. Tonight, I don't know, man. What are they doing in the zone? Are they building up longs to bring it up? Right, tomorrow, are they building up shorts to smack it back down to the lows? We really have no idea. But I guess what I can say with this is, I think in the next hour, I think it'll be pretty telling what they're going to do here. If you can't get back above this 50 EMA in the 5 minute, I would assume that they're building shorts. But if you can break back above this and start coming up here, this 25-2 level will get tagged. It's just a matter of will we break it, And interesting, man. It's interesting how they bring it back to the same price in the same, literally the same market. Asia's asleep. They are asleep today, man. It's ridiculous. They are sound asleep, and I don't blame them, bro. There's a lot of action today. They were probably up all night trading. were probably all up all night trading last night. JB said, sure, blame Asia. Oh, I'm not blaming Asia for anything. What am I blaming Asia for? No, I'm just saying that we're trying to kind of, you can't really know, but trying to figure out what Asia's setting up, right? Because they're always setting up a move for the next day. You just don't know what they're setting up here. You have no idea. It's interesting. It's just interesting you're in the same range as you were yesterday. You know? They're in the same session. Let's see. Asia's sleeping during the day now. I guess they have to. They need the freaking all the Asian traders need to be awake for the movement during the New York session. You know what I mean? Shit. Like all the action happened during the New York session today. Bitcoin's got this little trend line. We can watch this. Look at this little trend line. We all like trend lines, right? I like trend lines. We all like trend lines. Look at this one. Coming down like this. Something we can watch. So we got basically our this key 24K support, and we got this sort of, you know, hit. Something we can at least watch, right? I'm not going to say if it breaks, we're going to the moon, but we can just say, okay, if we get back above this, at least we're breaking trend, and at least could get a move to the upside. So let's see. We got some work to do here, though, my friends. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, guys. Honestly, this watching the price action right now is like watching paint dry. You know what I'm saying? Ethereum. Okay, so ETH, guys. ETH, I think this deserves a pump song. I don't know if it's going to last, but Ethereum today, guys, on the index at least, had the highest daily close since September of 2022. We're talking the highest daily close since in the last 6 months. So I think that deserves a little bit of a Tyler Cappy and Clappy. He's probably very happy today. That honestly, in the ETH office, they're probably having a party. You know, that's good. Shout out to Vitalik. Come on, guys, everyone get in here. Get your impress clap on. No one's clapping. All right, but here's the thing. Yeah, you did get the highest daily close. Now you got a massive wick, which obviously isn't the most bullish thing in the world, but that is cool. That is cool, man. That is cool. And I will say, like, okay, the daily looks like this, but it's always what I always like to do sometimes. When in doubt, you zoom out, right? The weekly this week will be very important. Very, very importante. For ETH, it's pretty clear. The close above 1680 is imperishable this week for Ethereum. If we close below that, that's, I mean, I guess you can just say you're going sideways, really. You've been going sideways for like the last 2 months on ETH, really. But, you know, a close back above here would signal and move higher for me. And then, you know, like I said, it's still early in the week, bro. We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That could even change this candle, man. I mean, I said this earlier. Like, remember last week when this big weekly candle was a red candle? We were like, shit, bro. Like, this looks over, right? This was one big red candle. We were like, shit. Looks like we broke the bull market support band. Like, it's over, bro. 2 seconds later, bullish hammer candle, right? In literally 2 seconds. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. So, you know, right now, same kind of deal. Bitcoin got a little bit of dump. Boo-hoo. Would I be surprised? It seems like every time I say this, it always plays out. Would I be surprised tomorrow if Bitcoin is right back up where it was earlier today? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? I would not be surprised if Bitcoin just does this tomorrow. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. But let's see. Let's see. Vitalik is a cool alien guy. Gensler is a hideous, evil alien guy. You think so? Gensler's like this weird alien lizard, creepy looking ass. He's a creepy looking ass. Anyone else agree? Like, Gensler is crazy, bro. He is crazy, man. You know? Like, I don't know if you can find anyone uglier than Gensler. Not to be mean, right? I mean, he was born with his looks, so he can't change his looks, you know? I'm not trying to be mean. But man. Yeah. No wonder why he hates crypto, man. He was even a crypto professor. He taught cryptography in school. And now he hates crypto. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't know. I don't get what Gensler's deal is, bro. More like manipulation. Let's see. Who's that guy in Congress with the lizard skin? True. X-Cal said, I have no fear when Gary is here to screw you. Joe. You know what would be the top of the cake? You know what would be the top of the cake? Of all that we've been through the last year and a half, guys. This would be the pot of the cake. Imagine Bitcoin does this. It's just starting to break out, right? We're getting to 30K, 35. It's all looking good. Altcoins are going to the moon, right? Altcoins 2, 3, 4, 5x up, all of them. And then Gary comes out, okay? Gary slithers out of his cave, right? And he's like, we can't be having this. So Gary comes out of his cave, his alien-looking ass, and says, we have currently decided that it is a good idea that we make all altcoin securities, okay? And we are actually thinking about actually even banning all altcoins in the United States, all right? Bitcoin is the only commodity, Ethereum, BNB, all of them, securities, right? We do not believe that they should have any place in the U.S. financial system. So we will make Bitcoin the only commodity, okay? That's what we will do. Nice bone run, right? And then Gary comes in and screws all our day. I wouldn't be surprised. That's been our luck. You know what I mean? But we'll see. All right, 24,651. Let's see what we got. 24,643. I don't know why I said $2 extra, but hey, it is what it is. I'm staying on for 5 more minutes, guys. If Bitcoin doesn't break this line in 5 minutes, I'm out of here. I am out of here, man. I'm out of here like Donkey Kong because I'm getting hungry, you know? And when Daddy's getting hungry, he gets a little crabby, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see me crabby. I turn into Hulk. You don't want to see me crabby. All right, let's see. Come on, man. 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes to break this trend line here. Watch, it's going to do it after 4 minutes. Just watch. It's going to do it. He better not. Sold his bag is why. Maybe that's why. He sold his bag, so he's like, screw this now. Give it 4 years. Gary will be Vitalik's rent boy. You think so? You think so, Beth? He might be. Watch. I'm calling it now. They're going to make that big new... Like, when Bitcoin really starts moving, that's where they're going to start causing some freaking ruckus. I'm telling you right now. Like, right now, you notice how it's been pretty quiet in that space? Like, okay, they're going after XRP... right? They're going after a few smaller altcoins. But it's been pretty quiet by the SEC. Something tells me they're going to come out the woodwork when the market actually starts moving back up. I don't know. I have this weird feeling. All right, here we go. Bitcoin's getting a little rejection off this little short-term trend. Got a nice little bounce off the 618 fib. That was pretty nice for a higher low from the swing low to swing high. That's a good sign. So now we want to see, okay, we've had consistent lower highs, lower lows. Now we got a higher low. Now we want to see, okay, can Bitcoin come back up and now we make a higher high? Then all of a sudden we're turning the short-term trend, which is down, into a short-term trend, which is up. Simple shit. But like, now, and then we're also back at the 50 EMAs, or the 30 and 50 EMAs, which have been resistance on this whole move down, right? So we're sitting right at them right now. If we get rejected from here, well, I don't know how many times we're going to get rejected from here before we fall through. So we probably want to see this break through in this next couple candles here. Let's see. He buy high and sell at the lows. Gensler? I don't know. Gensler seems like he's an evil guy, but he's a smart guy. I get that vibe from him. Like, he's smart, but he's evil. I don't know. You guys feel the same way? That's kind of how I feel about Gensler, you know? he gives me that, like, creepy, evil, manipulative, but extremely smart person. That's the vibe I get. I got a higher low. Your mama. Come on, Jerome. Let's see. SEC is busy with banks now? Probably. Gary's a snake. Yeah. He's a snake. All right. Anyways. 1 hour time frame, I actually kind of like the 1 hour for Bitcoin. The 1 hour looks pretty good. Why did I say it like that? Good. But no, if you look, I mean, I kind of like the 1 hour from just a simpler perspective of, okay, you have these highs, you backtest these highs. I'm a big fan of the 30 EMA. You guys know I'm a big fan of the 30 EMA. And look, you've gotten a wick below, wick below, wick below, wick below. You haven't been able to close below, right? How many more sellers do you have at this level before price starts to roll back over? The 1 hour looks pretty good to me here. But you can tell the sellers are trying to push it down here. They just can't do it. They can't do it, man. And if you've taken the wicks, right? You can see these wicks, just like at the top side, right? Buyers are trying to push it up. Wick, 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 wick. They can't push it up. Bottom side, wick, 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 wick. They can't push it down. You know, do you see this roll right back up to the upside? Like I said, I would not be surprised tomorrow if Bitcoin's back at 26K tomorrow. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I know that sounds crazy, and I think you're gonna call me absolutely delusional. Which, I mean, I guess I always like to say, the more I get called delusional, the more I think I'm right. But I would not be surprised to just see, you know, I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. But we'll see. 1 hour is juicy as a juicy fart. You think so? 1 hour is a big juicy fart, bro. Big juicy fart. Is Bitcoin breaking through? Okay, Bitcoin's peeking its head through this trend line. Now we got the 50 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. So we are peeking our little head through this. Vikings want their goats back. Let's freaking get the Vikings in here. One more Viking fight tonight, guys, because we're not going out like this. One more Viking fight tonight, and then we're going to call it a night unless Bitcoin starts mooning right in this next minute or so. All right? Let's get one more Viking fight. Vikings! Let me get some pumped up music in here. Vikings! We are back at resistance. Are we really going to roll over like this, or are we going to take back our goats? Savvy is trolling us on the farmland across the street. Jabba right now in his grave is laughing at us. Are we going to allow this to happen, or are we going to fight for what is ours? Look, we're pushing back right now. Come join me. Look at the green candles coming up. Spam all the swords. Spam all the shields. We will not go out like this. Look at the pump we're doing right now. It's working. Give Bitcoin your energy. It is working, my friends. Look at the price. Push it. You guys are funny, man. Fight! Take our goats back from these salty bears. They only wanted to go lower because they missed out. Let's go! Do you forget Kramer? Tell everyone to sell? We are not dumping. You're crazy. Alright. Let me take this out. It worked. It worked a little bit. We broke the trend line. But now we're going to see some momentum here above the 50 EMA. We haven't been able to get any momentum above this recently. It's a good song, man. It's getting me hyped. Maj, you hyped right now? She doesn't know if she's hyped. I never know if she's hyped either. Let's see. That Kramer looks so sure and proud. He does. He looks so sure and proud. This guy is delusional. All right, let's see. 24,788. Bitcoin is getting a little move up. Hey, man. That's what we like to see. Honestly, like, this is all fun and games. Like we said, guys, like, the true range to me is nothing really matters between 25.2 and 24K. It's really about which one of those breaks first, in my opinion here. As far as like your next, like your short-term direction, In here, you got a range. But it's a good sign. It is a good sign. That the real test is here, guys. This is the real test. It's 25,250. You get closures above that. Like I said, I would not be surprised if Bitcoin makes another attempt at 26K tomorrow. But you got to get above that level there. The hourly looks like the hourly looks so good to me right now, though. Like you can just see, right? Sometimes you just look at the chart and you kind of get this intuition, right? That market makers are trying to push it up to the upside or downside. I like to use wicks for that. Like if I see big wicks on the top or the bottom, right? Typically gives you a good sign of what's trying to happen, right? And like I said, you got wicks at the highs, they're trying to push it down. You got wicks at the lows, they're trying to push it up, right? A lot of you can use it for a lot of these, right? Wicks at the high, they push it lower. Wicks at the high. This one actually didn't do too bad there. See, there's examples here. There's a ton of examples. There's actually not a lot of wicks for Bitcoin recently, huh? At least on the hourly. Shit. Actually, not a lot of good examples. But hey, what we can say is, the hourly is looking pretty juicy. I think at least for test for 250, guys. You know, do we break that? Like I said, I have no way to know. I would have to see the chart at the time of hitting it. But what I'll say is, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Let's see. Jordan lives for big wicks. We live for big wicks, man. Not the other thing that rhymes with wicks. Oh man, you know. Boom! All right, guys. I really want to stay on, but I've been live for. I mean, we were live for 2 hours this morning, 2 hours here. We've been live for 4 hours today. Live for longer than anyone else. I said, man, we've been live for longer than anyone else, probably on all of YouTube, man, today. So I'm gonna get off, guys, and then we'll be back in the morning. We got PPI at 8:30 tomorrow, which is once again another one of these news events, which should cause a little bit of price action. Enjoy if Bitcoin gets a little move up tonight, guys. Enjoy it, soak it in, right? And let's get freaking busy. As much as I want to stay on here, man. We got to rest the eyes, bro. we got to rest the eyes. We got to rest the mouth. No pun intended. Don't make any jokes. Do not make any jokes about that. But enjoy your night, guys. Catch you guys at 8:30 and watch this level right here. This is the key level, guys. Key level. Not actually a bad time to TP if you're any longs, and not a bad time to actually maybe look for a short if you really are thinking about it. All right. Peace out. Peace. Later. Adios. And hopefully I'll catch you guys above 25.2 tomorrow, my friends. All right? Peace! Oh, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. Do not go anywhere until you subscribe. Later. Now I'm out. I promise. I'm gone now. No more awkward intro as Bitcoin's getting a pump right when I leave. It's what happens every time, man. Happens every time. Peace, guys.